Hello friends, Samuel Graham doing TCGs yet again, continuing on with some more Flesh and Blood Uprising. Been having a lot of fun with this so far, seeing what we can do here, and this is going into case number 3, first couple boxes. I'll go ahead and get the plastic off of both of these and we will go from there. The second case was definitely better than the first one thus far. Let's see if this one can be even better. Haven't seen a Fabled yet. I know that's always a long shot, but let's see what we can do. I'll set the commons back out here. We got a rare Sigil Permafrost, a rare Sift, and right off the bat, we got a rare foil, Engulfing Flame Wave. My brain doesn't work. And also, right off the bat, first pack, we have ourselves a cold foil. It is a common Quelling Slippers. All the cold foils look pretty nice. I can't deny that. So, it's always interesting to see, especially a common cold foil in the first pack. Makes things questionable from there. Strategic Planning and Flex for a couple of rares, and we got us a common foil. And we'll just slide on back to the tokens and nothing special there. Always got to get back into the groove a little bit of opening the packs. We got Sigil and Red Hot. We got Icebind. And nothing back there. It's a newer set, so at first I was kind of going through the cards a little bit more, even the commons. Going a little bit. Hey, we got our first dragon of this opening, Thamai. All the dragons are awesome. We got common Sigil of Protection and nothing in the back. Dragons are always good to see. We like seeing the dragons. Transmogrify and Dampen. We got a rare foil Sift. And nothing in the back. So we do already have a cold foil. It's a cold foil common, but a cold foil nonetheless. No Majestics yet. We got Rapid Reflexes and another dragon, Invoke Yenderai, which I think is really cool looking. And a common foil Brand with Cinderclaw. Still no Majestics. Quarter of the way through. You never know where Majestics are going to pop up though. Rise from the Ashes, and speaking of which, we have a Frost Hex for the first Majestic. Not bad. And a Skittering Sands for a common foil. Heyo! Alrighty. I definitely spoke too soon. We've got an Invoke Necria, which is one of our Marvel dragons. It's a rare one, but that's still pretty darn cool. I feel like they've been, even the rare ones have been a little bit further and fewer between than I expected, I think. Than maybe a lot of people expected. Succumb to Winter and Sigil of Permafrost. There's a Billowing Mirage common, and nothing in the back. So that's already any box where I see one of the Marvels, I'm pretty much I'm of the opinion that those are a win. We've got Invoke Vincerakai for another one of our dragons. We got a Flameborn Retribution. And nothing in the back. So yeah, A Marvel is always a fantastic place to start. We got Sift, we got Dampen, and a common Soaring Strike. Might just get to hits or particularly pretty stuff at this point. There's one, Majestic, Spreading Flames. And I forgot that I decided I am sleeving my Majestics as well. So yeah, halfway through this box, we've already got two. We got a Marvel, a Cold Foil Common Equipment, Permafrost, we got us another Dragon, Uvia, and a Strategic Planning Rare Foil. Nothing in the back. So that's quarter of the way through this video. We're doing two boxes again. That's a pretty darn good start. Dampen, and we got Majestic number 3. That all you got? Which is pretty cool. Embermaw Centipede, and nothing in the back. Grabbing a few more sleeves. My sleeve pile has trickled out as I throw a pack and knock over my piles. This is definitely the content that you are paying for. Couple of rares, Brothers in Arms common foil, and nada. Get back in the groove now that I got my... I love these paper wrappers. I know I talked about it all the time with Everfest, but I think these paper wrappers, they're better to open. There's Thamaya again, and a Rainbow Foil Majestic. That's Hypothermia. Not bad at all. Nothing in the back. They're easier to open. I mean, there's still like a little bit of like foiliness to them and whatnot, but just overall, I think everything about them is better. There is a Majestic Semblance. My primary food group, Frosting, as a common common rainbow foil. Flex and Yenderai again. We got a Healing Bomb. And nada. But yeah, how's your opening going so far? A lot of people have probably opened quite a bit at this point. Alright, we got a common rainbow foil. Always fun to see. They're not worth much like the cold foils, but they're still a little shine. Flex and insert. Whoo, this box, y'all. How about that? That is a rainbow foil legendary Coronet Peak. Heck yeah. Put that in the really cool stuff pile over there. That's just fantastic. That is fantastic. This box went from, yeah, this is pretty good. This is a win. We got a Marvel. Heck yeah. To boom, legendary. And we got another Majestic with the channel in the Bleak Expanse. Whoo! Y'all are good luck for me, I think. Mounting. Uvia again. Succumb to Winter for nothing there. We got 3 packs left in the first box. So we are about through that. There's Sift, Enfolking Flame Wave, and nada. Rapid Reflexes. Hey, That's a gorgeous Majestic. Thaw is just a really good looking piece of art. Who did that? That is Huang Lap. Well done. Just fantastic. And the last pack of box one. Rise from the ashes. Rewind. For our last Majestic of the box there. And there we go. Getting the pack out of our next box here. Throwing one of them on the floor. We're going to set that one aside. It's got to be spicy since it tried to escape, so it goes first. Let's see if my theory is correct. They rarely are. Why start now? We got Weather Vane. Alright. Had a Majestic in it. I wasn't completely wrong. That is a Majestic Phoenix form, which is a pretty cool card. Well, it had a Majestic and it had a cold foil common. So maybe not super crazy, but still a pretty darn good pack. I see why it was trying to get away. My guess was right this time. Who knew? Transmogrify, we got Invoke Mirror Guy. I love my dragons. I'd kind of given up on the concept of, like, I'd always thought I would play Prism, and then I was just like, I don't think I'm going to play Prism. Then we get a new, that's such a pretty card, so good looking. Then we get a new Illusionist that uses dragons. So clearly I'm playing that. Rise, rise. Lots of rising. And a Fog Down. Rainbow Foil Majestic. Still heading the right direction with that. Succumb and Vipax. This seems like it's a pretty good card. Hits a hero. They lose health equal to the number of cards in hand. At least it could be. It could be. Situationally. That's pretty fun. I kind of like that. Got a Weather Vane. We got Vincerikai again. And a Rainbow Foil. Quelling Slippers. So I will say, even if the, like, whatever, secondary market value, whatever you want to look at, isn't as high in this set as some things, or as some people might like, there's something about this set. This might be the set that I feel the most like you are guaranteed to... You feel the best about opening this, I feel like. At least with what I've seen so far. I mean, I'm sure that there are dud boxes. Hey, I don't think I've seen this card at all yet. Tome of Duplicity for a Majestic. I've seen the other tome, but I don't think I'd seen that one. That's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm sure that there are bad boxes here and there. There are always bad boxes of anything. That's part of the luck of the draw with all that stuff. But there's Necria again, the regular one. I just feel like I'm looking at the stuff I've pulled so far, and I got a legendary, but I just feel like between the cold foil equipment, the rainbow foil equipment, being able to pull so much of that, the marvels, Like all that stuff, it just seems to me like there's a whole lot of potential, like feel good pulls. Hey, Uprising for another Majestic. Um, I feel like relative to other sets, there's just a lot more opportunity for, even if you didn't pull something like just ludicrous or a legendary or whatever, that there's still plenty of opportunities to pull a lot of stuff that is still cool and still has some bragging rights value or spiffiness to it. This second box of this opening is trying, oh, well, never mind. There it is. Invoke Thamai. I was about to say that this box was really trying to challenge that theory, but then we pull a rare Marvel Dragon. Which is gorgeous. So, yep. Ignore me. I was wrong. This box is bounced back. So that's the thing. Like, I haven't pulled a legendary or anything in the second box, but you get stuff like the opportunity for the Marvels to still really be impressive. On top of the Marvel, there was still a common cold foil. Now, you know, they're always, like I say, they're the bad boxes. You might end up with a no cold foil box. There's Mirror Guy for another dragon. Which that always stinks. I was telling people at the store a long time ago, like this was back before the game really took off. When hey, regular fog down, it's a little scuffed. For a Majestic, it was like when Team Covenant and Rudy had first kind of brought up Flesh and Blood. So the boxes were still like $80 a box or something like that for Alpha and First Edition Arc. Can you imagine that now? I opened a First Edition. Hey, Kyloria. Don't think we've seen that one in this video. Ice Eternal. I opened a First Edition Arcane Rising box that didn't have a cold foil at all. So there are definitely feel bads to be had there sometimes when you don't get a cold foil in particular. I mean, even pulling a common when you're like, yeah, that's just a common, whatever. But not getting one at all, that's always frustrating. And I can respect that stance for sure, because I'm pretty sure I've seen people say that that's happened to them for Uprising too, and I hate that. That's just kind of awful. But in case. So, there are always exceptions, and maybe I'm having the good end of that luck, and I'm the exception. But there's just something about this that feels much improved on the feeling good about what I'm seeing out of a box pretty much every time. Oh! For my next Majestic, I don't believe that I have seen... I have not pulled a Dominia at all yet. So it's a legendary dragon. You can only have one in the deck. Whenever Dominia attacks a hero, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a red card, look at their hand and banish a card from it. Whew, that is potent. I like that a lot. That's a good card. 2 packs left for this opening. I mean, I was just explaining it, but I feel good about this product. I feel good about these 2 boxes, the specific opening. I mean, a Majestic Dragon, 2 of the Marvel Dragons, even if they're the Marvel versions of 2 rares, that's still pretty awesome. They've got Invoke. Ooh. And it's a common, but on top of that, we get a common extended art foil. Yeah, that's the other thing, is they're the extended art foils, not just the Marvels of the dragons and stuff, but they're just the regular extended art foils too. I mean, short of a fabled or like a cold foil legendary, this is tough to beat. I mean, we got rainbow foil, Coronet Peak legendary, invoke Necria for the Marvel, invoke Thamai for a Marvel. This last pack, or I think it was the last one, just had a Stoke the Flames extended art. Only one foil majestic per box, but that's still, I mean, as long as you get one, that's not too bad, especially looking at everything else that came with it. Got a fog down and hypothermia. And then the majestics themselves, you know, Encase, Uprising, Tome, Vipox, Phoenix Form, Rewind, Thaw. I mean, that's a good stack. And then I hadn't even seen this Invoke Dominia yet. For a majestic dragon. I am super psyched to see that. And then on top of that, we've still got two common cold foil equipments, two rainbow foil common equipments. I think we got another success on our hands, and I think, why are those face down? We got to have a cool card right up top there. I don't have anything bad to say about this opening. This is good product. This was a good opening right here. Looking forward to cracking some more. I really, really like Uprising, y'all. Just from the, I mean, not just from the cards seem good. I'm excited to play Dromai. Might try 5. Probably won't try Icelander, but I know people love Icelander. Just doesn't seem appeal to me as much, but. I mean, there's so much good here. I don't even know what to tell y'all. Um, this is this is pretty impressive stuff. Like both from value and gameplay, I think the set is on to something. They really nailed it here. But thank you for spending some time with me today. I really appreciate it. Every moment you give me, you know, it's a pleasant gift, and I really, really legitimately appreciate it. Um, Thank you so much. I know you have plenty of things to do with your time, so any moment you give me is great. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. If you like what you see, let me know what you're pulling, if you're opening stuff, or if you like other games, what's going on with those too. I'm definitely into a bunch of different TCGs, so let me know what you're thinking, what you're seeing, what else is going on. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day. Bye, y'all.